So, hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. This is Taro Anjali, and this is a general love reading for all the Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 8th till the 14th of June 2026. Rules can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not for you. Please don't try to force yourself to fit into the reading. It's not a sign specific reading that okay, or it's going to be for only one specific sign, like Aries versus Taurus or Gemini or this or that only. It is for every 12 sign, Aries versus all the 12 signs. Okay, even if you are Aries and the other person is also Aries, the same goes. I don't know why people don't use their brain and common sense, because there are two people in the readings and there are two energies, so pick which one is yours and which one is theirs. Okay, for personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. Let's see what we have. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment are. So we have the Page of Wands. This can be a new person. This can be somebody who is having childlike energy. Okay, happy-go-lucky energy, childlike energy. This is somebody who feels like keeping things very friendly, very casual, very happy-go-lucky. Okay, they are right now not in the serious zone. Whether it's a past person or a new person or somebody that you are with already. Past in the sense, somebody might be trying to come. Okay, let's clarify. Don't have to jump to conclusions, right? Let's clarify the Page of Wands here. So I have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. This is screaming like a new person, new person, new person, new energy, new energy, new energy. This is someone who is new. This person took an entry in your life recently, like most the timeline, the stretch timeline I'm getting is 2 months. 2 weeks to 2 months this person is in your life. For some of you it might be 2 days only, right? If not a totally new person, if you are dealing with somebody with whom you are already in touch with from a long time, you guys are in a relationship, there is a fresh energy for sure. This is somebody who feels like coming forward towards you with an open heart. They are falling in love with you. They are falling in love with the idea of being with you, enjoying this bond, enjoying this connection, and they feel like this connection have a solid potential to become something really beautiful and meaningful down the line, if not immediately, eventually. So this is a new person, new energy, if not totally new. If somebody is acting like they want to refresh the connection with you or start from the start, then also it is applicable. Okay, but for most of you, this is a new person, new energy that's around you, who is liking you a lot, falling in love with you, but right now they feel like keeping things casual and friendly, and taking this situation forward step by step, slowly but surely. And and they see a strong potential in the connection to become something really meaningful down the line. Awesome. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side? We have the Page of Pentacles. From your side, you also feel like keeping things steady and keeping things friendly, cordial. From your side, there is a hint of maturity. From their side, there is this energy of, okay, let's have fun, let's be friends, let's go on dates, maybe let's explore this, let's explore that. From your side, this is like, okay, let's be friends, let's have fun, but keep it stable. Keep it stable fun. Okay. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles as your feelings for this particular person or situation, Aries. So I have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, because this on and off, in and out kind of energy doesn't suit you. You feel very uncomfortable, or you don't feel like going ahead with an on and off, in and out kind of energy, because you know at the end of the day you are going to feel empty and disappointed. So what's the use of falling in love with a person, or getting your time, efforts, and energy, giving your time, efforts, and energy to somebody where you know you are going to get trouble and sleepless nights and disappointment. So you feel like keeping things very cordial. Somebody like that you're connected to, they feel like enjoying their life with you, seeing exploring the world with you, okay, and at the same time they feel like this situation has potential, but you are trying your best to not to get overwhelmed, because right now this might be very exciting, very happy go lucky, and everything is perfect, and but you know that it might end very badly. That is why you feel like keeping things practical and grounded, but at the same time cordial, okay, not investing too much but not detaching fully. Very mature, calculated energy from your side. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? Aries. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this person wants to put in the effort and energy in this situation step by step. They are ready to take this situation forward step by step. If you are not ready, to act according to them, or if you are not ready to take the situation forward this much quickly, this is somebody who wants to put in the effort and energy in the situation step by step and see where things can go. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles as their intentions. Seems like a genuine person, genuine energy. The Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they are ready to keep their passion, keep their fire, keep their sexual attraction to themselves. If you are not ready to go ahead according to them, according to the way they are planning to go ahead, I think they're not planning, they just want to go with the flow. But if you are not ready, and if you feel like you should not take things forward this much quickly, or for whatever reason you are not ready to move forward according to them, they are ready to keep their emotions, keep their feelings, keep their attraction and everything to themselves, and they are ready to take things forward slowly but surely, so that you are going to be at peace and the situation is not going to crash. Okay, that's really a good person or good energy that you are dealing with there. Awesome energy, very sorted, very positive. There is no sign of negativity here as of now in the situation from this person's side. You are worrying too much about the situation's outcome, because this might also crash because of your previous experiences, right? And that's not a bad thing or good thing or anything. You are just trying to protect yourself, and that's actually very humanly, right? Let's see what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Aries. Temperance, you want patience, a lot of patience, you want a lot of healing, you don't want to lose your mind, or you don't want to get tempted to do something that you should not be doing. So, you want to take things forward very, very slowly and gently. This much patience and this much slowness from an Aries is a very strange thing, but at the same time, it's very beautiful to know. Now, I'm not categorizing every Aries like somebody who's impatient or this or that. Mostly Aries have this energy of doing things in impulse, in aggression, and then regretting it later on, because they have a genuine, beautiful heart. They just act out of impulses, most of them. Not all of them, most of them. Okay. Let's clarify the Temperance. But with age, with maturity, with circumstances, everybody changes, irrespective of the zodiac or sign or this or that. I think generalization of zodiacs is a very stupid thing to do. But sometimes I also do that, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm not going to do that anymore. Not generalizing a sign for any kind of bad or good or negative or positive thing at all. I got my lesson today. Anyways, we have the Temperance as your intentions. We have the Six of Swords, the Sun card, and the Page of Swords. It's like you just want to make sure. You just want to make sure that everything is going to work out in your favor. If you are going to put in the effort and energy into something, this is going to be a very happy-go-lucky connection. This is going to lead to something. It's like you want to put a stamp on a situation that, okay, if I'm putting in the effort and energy from my side, if I'm being patient with the situation, if everything is crystal clear between us, everything is sorted between us, this must work out. Yeah, this must work out. Otherwise, I'm leaving the situation behind. I'm creating a distance right now only because I don't want to get hurt again. You're so scared of the fact that this might go down that you are not even enjoying the present moment. And I understand that you should talk to your person about the future direction and everything. But if you are going to be continuously living in some kind of fear or insecurity, or this energy of what if this will happen, what if that will happen. If you're manifesting that negative shit in your life, that it will definitely manifest, because fear and insecurity is a very very strong emotion, and whatever emotion that we carry from inside, it manifests in the real life. That's the truth. That's the truth. You just want to make sure that everything is perfect and everything is going to be perfect in this dynamics. Otherwise, you're leaving and you're not looking back. That's not how it works, honey. You're scared. You're a scared and lost puppy right now, who wants love but don't know from where to get it. And even if somebody is ready to give it to you, you are not able to get it because you're scared. Wow. Let's see what could be the possible outcome here, honey, for you guys till the what we had. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th of June 2026. Aries. King of Swords. It's like detachment, cold and off, and detached kind of energy of, okay, this is it, I'm leaving. Okay, somebody's getting angry or pissed off, or somebody is going cold over the situation. My goodness, it was going well. Let's clarify the King of Swords as a potential outcome here for you guys. I have the Magician, the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups. Somebody is manifesting love in the situation and the other person is not cooperating at all. That is why this situation is going to lead to, okay, just leave this situation. Just get it done. Oh my goodness. Somebody is leaving the situation with a very cold and off and detached kind of energy. Although one of you is manifesting love in the situation, the other person is not cooperating, and this is going to lead to this energy of, okay, fuck this shit. Not working out. I tried my best. Okay, goodbye. Yep, bottom of the deck is a Two of Swords. This is going to be like, I do see two people turning their backs towards each other, but there is love in the situation. At the same time, there's a lot of up in the air kind of energy, and things are not going to land well, at least for the time being, because one of you is so scared about the outcome of the situation that they are going to manifest the negative outcome themselves, not consciously obviously, but the way they are now, like, taking the situation in a negative way, the way they are continuously scared, this is going to land into this energy of, okay, that's it, it's gone, goodbye. I don't see a permanent separation or breakup or this energy of, we are never going to talk to each other, but I do see one of you is going to be so off about the situation that the other person is not going to be left with any choice but to detach. And I do see one of you suddenly detaching, like, okay, I'm not here, I don't want to, this, I'm scared, I don't want to. So, and the other person is going to be like, oh my god, what the hell happened. Okay, let's see the guidance here for you guys, Aries. If you are the one who is all like scared as death and you are not ready for a connection, tell them openly and honestly, instead of detaching and going cold and ghosting them. If they are the one doing all of this, give them time and space, and for the time being, let them go. We have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. See, first of all, you have to have a proper clear cut understanding of what you want and why you want it, right? You're looking forward to have happiness. You're looking forward to this energy of opening up your heart again to happiness and having back and forth communication and giving a pace and direction to your love and relationship area. But if you are not going to talk to your person openly and honestly about all of your fears and insecurities and everything that you're going through and why you are doing what you're doing, it is never going to be a healthy relationship. It is never going to be the kind of happiness that you're looking forward to have. Yeah, whether you are the one doing all of this shit like because you're scared, or the other person, you guys have to talk it out, communicate properly, not just communicate, listen properly to each other. Okay, and understand where you guys stand. This is very very difficult. I have, in my like 6 to 7 years of tarot reading, uh, like personal tarot reading, as professional tarot reading I do for my clients, I have like barely seen people communicating and listening to each other. They find it easier to detach or to ghost or to connect with other person or connect with low vibrational energies like drugs and addictions and all that, but they not never talk to the person that they love because they're scared. Don't repeat the same mistake again, Aries, because you might lose a very very good chance. This can easily become a missed opportunity. and this can easily become a really good opportunity. Depends on you and the person that you're dealing with. Don't allow this fear or insecurity to ruin a really good connection or bond. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. Aries, this portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is no. It's a full-fledged no, so I don't have to explain. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.